Hello, I'm Lorriane Crook in Hollywood for a very special edition of Offstage. And tonight, it's all about Reba. For an unprecedented 8th time, Reba McEntire has been chosen as host of the Academy of Country Music Awards.
In Reba, Las Vegas!
Tonight, she takes us behind the scenes for the official photo shoot and a surprisingly candid interview about entertaining.
I don't psych myself up for anything. I just go do it.
What's wrong with you? About her sitcom and her new life in Hollywood.
I guess they thought I'd come out here and try to be something different to try to fit in.
And the man who changed her life, her husband Narvel. Do you ever wonder what if you had never met him?
Yeah, I do think about that.
Where would you be?
Not saying anymore.
That's kind of a devastating thought.
Yeah, it is.
Before it was even announced that Reba would host the 41st Annual ACM Awards, she was already glammed up in a secluded Los Angeles studio doing a top-secret photo shoot to promote the May 23rd broadcast on CBS.
Of course, everybody comes to Vegas to gamble. They're backstage right now, checking the latest odds on the Dixie Chicks playing the Bush family reunion.
An exciting blend of country music and Hollywood stars, the Academy of Country Music Award show is as unique as its superstar host. How do you get yourself psyched for it? Is it one of those things that you really have to kind of, get in your dressing room and just think about the whole evening and what you have to accomplish?
No, I don't psych myself up for anything. I just go do it.
You don't psych yourself up for anything ever? What's wrong with you?
They used to say, well, what do you do before you go out and sing? I walk on stage. Well, do you do any kind of ritual? No. Now, I warm up in the shower that morning, and then I'm ready to go.
That's wonderful. That's
Say
amazing.
a prayer, Lord, help me get through this. Don't let me forget any words tonight.
Female hosts on major award shows are not that common. Is this something that you had to fight for early on?
I don't remember if I had to fight for it. I don't think I even asked. I think they asked me to do it, and I said, yeah, I'd do it.
Well, that's a lovely thing. Women, it seems that women have to fight for things a lot, fight for position and so forth, and this is something that just came easily.
Now, it might have been somebody else was fighting for me, but I don't remember that. But if they did, thank you very much, whoever it was. But I've always enjoyed doing them because they're, once you do get to host, and then the next year you sit in the audience, it's kind of like, I like to be a part of the action.
Yeah. You have been a part of the action for 30, is it 30?
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
The 19th platinum album has just hit 19th. When you look back over this body of work, how do you describe your evolution as a performer and as a singer and as a person?
I don't know how to describe it as, boy, what a road it's been, and lots of fun. Great people I've got to work with and to meet and be around, and they've become some of my closest friends. What an experience. I've gotten to travel halfway around the world because of this music business and entertainment business in general. And I love to stay busy, and I love to look forward to things. I think that is the number one thing about everything I get to do. I like to have something to look forward to. And I remember when I was first getting started in the business, I looked forward to the ACMs, and then the Music City News Awards, and then the CMAs. When one ended, I was looking forward to the next.
So you're not jaded? You're not thinking, oh, just another award show or just another performance?
The only time I ever think like that is if I'm really tired. Then I'll say, I don't care what's up next. I want some rest. But other than that, I like to go see my buddies, and I like to go visit. And that's the only thing I get aggravated at being a host, is that I don't get to go visit. I don't get to go dressing room to dressing room to see everybody. I've got to get through with my duties of rehearsal and then get right into getting ready and then get right back out there because they want you there, so many minutes ahead of time before the show starts.
It's lonely at the top.
Yeah, and I like to get in there and socialize and visit and swap gossip and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You cracked me up a couple of years ago in an interview. You told me that you described yourself as a hick. I'm like, I don't think of you as a hick.
Really?
But if you look at yourself as a hick, I'm thinking, okay, her next book is Hick to Hollywood. That's
a good title.
It is. Do you fit in here?
You know what? I think people kind of It's kind of like when I went to New York to do Annie Get Your Gun. It was kind of like, oh, yep, here comes country music. Yep, they're coming into New York thinking they're going to do something. I didn't at all have that attitude. I just wanted to be Annie Oakley. That's all I wanted to do. I loved Annie Oakley from the time I was a little bitty kid. And to get to be on that stage, to portray and be Annie Oakley was just the greatest thing in the world. And so I guess being real and genuine and not anything other than what I am kind of won them over, and I think that's what's happened in L.A. I'm not trying to be anything other than myself. I'm as honest as I can be about it, and I think that's kind of surprises people, because I guess they thought I'd come out here and try to be something different to try to fit in, but I don't know that it's important to me to fit in. I don't mind being a part, but I like who I am and what I do and what I represent, and so wherever I go in the world, that's who I'm going to be.
Well, we're back in Nashville thinking that every night for you is a red carpet or a party or some star-studded event. Is your life glitz and glamour out here?
No, I think it's more family-oriented than it ever was, because Narvel and Shelby and I are here, and our main focus was getting Shelby in schools out here that he was really comfortable with, and his education was improving and growing and expanding, and then for Narvel and I to be together all the time as we were in the music business. But here with the television show, and it's just finishing its 5th season, it seems like we're a tighter knit group than we ever were before. So now we don't hit a lot of the parties and all the red carpet things. I thought that we would, but it just seems like we've made a really good assortment of friends, and so we hang with friends and we stay with our family and really hang tight. I like that. I really do.
When we come back, Reba makes a revelation about her relationship with her husband. Are you saying that you owe much of your career and your life as it is today to him?
Yes. And that's on tape. That's documented. Yes.
Blackmail. For later, Narvel. And later, the secret to Reba's lasting beauty.
I have a team of 60 people to make me look like this.